Hello, hello.
Hi.
Hello, 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 hello. Hello, and welcome to this Final Boss Fight live stream of Minecraft. My name is John, and I am joined by Jen,
Hi.
who remembers how to say hello, by
Hello.
Ben,
Hello.
who also remembers how to say hello, and Tanny, who's forgotten to start up the game today.
I decided to do something else, and now I'm a disembodied voice.
And we are here to continue to play the Minecraft.
Minecraft.
Except for Tanny,
here
who's arting right now. So we've updated the pack. There's some new things to play with. We've got Create now, which is
I will
fun.
be responsible for that, by the way.
I just realised I've still got music playing. Let's turn that off. We've probably just been muted on YouTube, but that's fine.
Ooh, I found a netherite scrap.
Nice.
Netherite strap. Interesting.
Yeah.
If you want to process your netherite scrap, come to my castle, and it'll you'll get even more netherite.
Nice.
We've got Create, which we can play with. We've got a new things called, I think it's called Ars Delight.
Okay.
Yeah, it should be a branch of Farmer's Delight, but it uses ingredients from Ars Nouveau.
Nice.
Which I'm just trying to see if I can see anything that mod adds at the moment.
I need to worry about that for a moment.
No. But I mean, there's probably some stuff here. I mean, actually, let's try. If I look up Delight, I've got Farmer's Delight, Farmer's Delight, Farmer's Delight. Well, we'll work it out later.
That sounds like another solid plan.
Oh, we can make dog food
Yay!
and horse feed.
Yay!
I'm going to quickly show off one of the. I've done some updates around my castle. I've got a little pen for animals because I wanted to make my tree farm faster. And one of the ways to make the tree farm faster is to fertilize the tree farm with fertilizer.
Oh.
And to get fertilizer, you need poop.
Indeed.
And it turns out the bottled animals.
Not a child.
It turns out the bottled animals don't poop. Or if they do, I guess it stays in the bottle, which is even worse, really.
Yeah, that's kind of nasty.
So that's why my bottles have gone brown.
So I've collected a small selection of animals, and using the muting options that we have, I've made it so that I can't hear them barring and oinking. Well, actually, I've not got any pigs in here. Barring and mooing and chickening. And they're all stood on top of a sewer, which collects the poo. And then I've got a machine out here that turns the poo into compost. And then I've got a plant composter, or a plant fertilizer, that fertilizes the entire space. I've also stuck upgrades in all of my tree farms, so it's incredibly quick now. And it's now actually keeping up with the demands for charcoal, which is very nice. And one of the main reasons for that is I'm not burning my charcoal anymore. I've actually set up the fuel automation. So over here, I've got polymorphic fluid, which I do need to make the polymorphic wand at some point, because that's going to be fun. And we can play with that at some point. Turn this on, because apparently I need some skulk. But yeah, I'm making fuel,
Nice.
which takes the coal and makes it more efficient again. All it took was making polymorphic fluid, which made from dropping polymorphic catalyst into water, and then turning the polymorphic catalyst into unrefined blaze ember fuel, which refines into blaze ember fuel, and then that turns into unrefined void flame fuel by dropping a void flame coal into it, and then that refines into void flame fuel, and then that can turn into
Oh yeah.
unrefined eclipse ember fuel by dropping eclipse ember into the fuel. And then as long as that's stood next to the shadow pulse goo, all of them will goop and become the next tier up of the various fuels. And conveniently with the fuel burner, it doesn't just burn fuel all the time. It will only burn fuel if there is enough space in the buffer for the next section of fuel to be used. So it's efficient. And so it doesn't burn massive amounts of the fuel. And everything keeps up rather nicely until apparently you run out of skulk. And I'm wondering if I actually remembered to plug this thing in to top itself up, which I don't think I did from the looks of things. And so that's another thing I need to do between sessions. But if I just drop some
on the lava?
skulk in there for now, everything starts working again. All these things refine up into the next tier up, and then they should be picked up by the machines as soon as there is space in the machines for them to be picked up by them, which should happen as soon as one of them gets used. So that's working. And another thing I've done, and that leads me nicely onto the idea that I had for this session. I made a to-do list because I keep logging in and going, oh, what am I doing now? What do I need to get done? What's the next things I'm doing in each of the mods I'm playing with? And so much like we had on our old server, Jen,
Yep.
I've added a to-do list to the wall of my castle. And so I've got, I need to make portal fluid, and then I need to make timey-wimey time crystals, and then I can make time fluid, and then I also want to work on apotheosis enchanting and actually get to understand the affixes system. And also I want to make entro crystals because I want to get into enhanced AE and start building some of the more advanced AE blocks from the mod enhanced applied energistics. Mostly because they give you an enhanced pattern provider, which has more space for patterns to be provided to the machines. And some of my machines need that already, in that my my furnace is already full on recipes. So my thought was, we've all probably got things we want to do on this server.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we've all got our own separate bases. But what if we sort of not necessarily came up with somewhere that's geographically the center point? But I'm thinking, what if we make sort of a town center that we can have as like a central hub, and we set up a to-do list at the central hub that's the things all of us want to do across the various things what we've got going on, so that when we come to do a session, we can look at the central hub and go, oh yeah, Ben wanted to go and fight this thing, or Jen's found this weird thing in the nether, or Tanny likes dragons.
How'd you know?
It'll be on the to-do board. So I'm
that's
thinking
a good idea.
I'm thinking we find a flat piece of land somewhere in the overworld, and we put down a little place that can be like a central location that we can have as like FBF Town Square.
Cool.
Sounds good to me.
Yeah.
Cool. Geez, that gets loud. My skulk farming is going well, apparently.
Oh, good.
One of the things I need to work out, and I've seen now that we've got create, we actually have toggle switches and latches. And so one of the things I'm going to do is set up both my skulk farm and my gold farm. Because at the moment, I'm making gold, and then I'm just voiding it. So I'm going to set it up so that my gold farm and my skulk farm turn themselves off when I'm full of skulk and or gold.
That sounds good.
I'm also going to... Let me grab... what blocks am I going to want for this? Cobble, probably. Oh, I've got some of this deep slate tiles. Let's get some deep slate tiles. And probably several more.
Why are you in my tunnel? Why are you in my tunnel?
I like our tunnel.
It is very pretty.
Well, he's stuck in it now. Alright, I got what I was looking for. I'm heading back to the portal, so I will see you in a minute, Ben.
Okay.
I'm also going to head to Ben's and we can start looking for the central... I don't have any experience again. Why do I keep losing experience?
I don't know, but clearly you're doing something wrong.
But what? What is it that I have that is taking my experience all of a sudden?
Have
I
you been
don't
upgrading
know.
relics?
No, I mean, I did upgrade my relics when we first logged in at the start of this, and I kept upgrading my... Like, I gave myself back the experience using the machine that I use to store my experience so I don't lose it all when I die.
Right. I have just changed around where source is flying around. I'm just sort of giving myself a backlog of spell things. So one thing which I'm going to be doing is making all the Ars Nouveau bits.
Okay. I don't know if
Where are
I'm
you
coming
going,
to
John?
you or above you. I think I'm above you.
You're coming above me. I am down in underground at the moment. I'm in my tunnels.
I'll be right down.
Right, you are.
That one's up.
Where am I? Oh, I know where I
Yeah.
am. Okay.
I say I've upgraded a little bit down here. So
You're down again.
yeah, down one more. And then when you come out,
Hello.
go down there. Yeah, there you go. Hello. Yeah, so I've done a little bit of upgrading down here.
Nice.
And so now I have, well, my favorite ones is, I now have some more Starbunkles being very busy down here. We're now going to another generator of source for me. And it also
Okay.
means that they go through the source berries. So they take the source berries from over there, work them through over here, and that means I now have 2 manners of getting source,
Nice.
which has been very handy. The only thing is I had to put in these, I had to put in these gates because they carried on taking the gems as well. They would run through and steal the gems.
Nice.
And then, as I said, I have made as well, if you want to follow me over here, and we'll go to safe route around the outside. another elevator over here, but this time laced with all the nice little sunbeams to get us over here. And that is also once again, I love this sun door from the productive
Ooh.
trees and the flickering sun.
That's very fancy.
It is a very fancy door. I think Jen is going to love it when you get to see
When I
it.
get to you guys, yeah.
But I've also got currently 8 saplings in my pockets, so we've got plenty to sort of hand around as well. But you can see the trees when you get here as well. And
Yay!
then, yeah, well, literally, I've just been going through using my obsidian burner, just trying to burn through some of the bits and pieces which I've been getting from those guys downstairs.
Okay.
So I have a lovely little collection of bits and pieces, and Jen, I don't know if you need any diamonds or emeralds or lapis or gold or iron or copper. Or there's a list going now. Because my little golems have been very busy.
Apparently.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Oh, so Ben,
So-
one other thing I upgraded in the between times. I got a new upgrade on my armor.
Oh.
I just fly now.
Oh, very nice. That is very nice indeed.
I also got a bow.
Okay.
And mine some nether quartz real quick,
that
so
looks
I
nice.
have the experience to be able to get to Ben's when
We're
we get
gonna-
out of here.
We're
Oh,
going to
yeah.
need to go and find something hostile for me to show off the bow to its full potential.
There is an Enderman outside.
I don't know if Enderman... I don't think I don't think Enderman like bow. Let's find out if
They
it's
No,
possible.
possibly
they'll
don't.
port away.
We'll see, though.
They'll
Let's
teleport
try
away.
it.
It's really annoying.
I'm kind of curious, because...
I
Bow
am
like-
planning on making a duck hunt thing at one point.
Ooh, I've seen
I
the
haven't got it
shiny
yet.
tree.
Yeah, as I say, because they produce light naturally as well, they have basically now become my little lanterns at night.
That is so cool.
Enderman.
Okay. Finally.
On the
heading
other
in
side of things, the
direction.
sun is starting to go down, so we might be able to get some evil mobs coming out in a minute.
Jeez. Enderman just popped up out of nowhere. It's like, dude, I'm trying not to stare at you. I know you don't like it. Stop popping up in front of me like that.
Yeah, we'll
Yeah,
Like
We'll
if I
have some
stare at
like
you,
that.
we'll have some buddies here soon.
Aye.
ow. That was.
You know when you take a look around at some of the holes, it's like, I know I must have dug that, or someone must have dug that. At the same time, I don't remember it being here. Which is, Enderman, have you
That's
been doing
slightly concerning.
this? Yeah.
We had that happening in our village, which was super weird because the chunk claiming was supposed to stop the Enderman from stealing bits, and then we were losing bits, and we couldn't figure out what the hell was going on.
Yeah, I had that with a Dasher. I figured it must have been one of the raiders or something like that had destroyed something.
No, it was like a random block out of a roof. That's what was
Yeah, I had a
weird.
random block out of the building. Literally just one side piece had gone. Only one block. Okay, so what do we think is going to be the first spoopy thing that's going to turn up?
Jen.
I'll watch.
Also, I don't know about anyone else. I have
You're a
claimed, I have claimed my cape from the
Ooh.
so
So we do
it's-
count.
we do count.
Yay!
We do count
Oh
towards
yeah,
doing
it
that
says
side of things.
anti-drop. Yeah, I just put it on.
Okay, we have some enemies. I've seen something popping up over there. There's a
Okay.
little Diddy skeleton.
So you might need to watch this on the stream, but also, you know, I'm going to try and show you
oh.
this. If I aim my bow
stick
up here,
behind you. Okay. Oh. Oh wow.
You got the bow from mother freaking Skyrim, Dawnguard.
why do I
turned
need
it
to
into
aim
day.
at things? No, I think that was Jen turned it into day.
Oh right. Okay.
Yeah.
But look,
No, his that magical.
Yeah, I see there's some.
doink,
Oh, nifty! Yeah, I can see
Doink.
from behind you.
doink. I'm gonna try it on the Enderman. No, he buggers off.
He whipped.
So this is
Nice.
the bow from Just Dire Things. It's the Eclipse alloy bow.
Oh, cool.
It
Oh,
gets
wow.
it gets several upgrades. I only have one in it at the moment, which is homing arrow.
Oh,
Yeah.
I can
dear
do
goodness. I have found where the Enderman got to.
potion
down here.
arrow.
You're right there,
Oh
buddy.
man, you're not kidding, Ben. These
Hey,
trees
bud.
are amazing.
Oh, you're over here now, yeah?
Yeah, where are you guys?
We're just up in the corner. Hold on, we're coming over.
I'm curious
John's
about
flying
that.
faster.
I'll just lurk down by your spawn point.
Hi, I fly now.
Hi.
He's a show off.
I know.
But yeah. No, those trees are awesome. Hold on
I'm
a
going to
second.
stay up here now because
so
Jen's
you
trying to
stand
hit me with
there.
an axe.
There you go. You have 8
Oh,
saplings.
that's fantastic. Thanks, Ben.
And a bone, apparently.
Apparently.
But as well as that, if you follow me.
He's feeding my bloodlust. That's what it is.
I got some kneecaps for
Oh,
you.
yeah. I gotta show you the other things.
Oh.
Gotta
You
Show you
have
my new
done
little buddies.
so much. This is so cool. Oh my goodness, you've put so much work in. I've been
Oh,
sick,
yeah.
so mine doesn't look half as nice as this.
But this way, yeah, so come on down.
Whee!
And follow me this way.
All right.
Because I started getting a few other things. So that was my ender stuff going. Oh,
What was
What about
that?
I have no idea.
Um,
I'm guessing it was something to do with
something
John, but. And if we come down here,
Whee!
now let me show you my friends.
All
Well,
right.
some
Hi,
of
I'm
these
one of
ones-
Ben's friends.
That
What?
was John. John did something there. I don't know
That
what
wasn't
it was.
me. That was Jen.
So it came out of you there. Oh god.
Ow.
Oops.
But yeah, so we have over here copper golem.
Oh my god, look at him. He's so adorable.
Yeah. We have over here the
God.
iron golem, because I might as well make the iron golem as well. I have a couple of my
Little dude.
ones who are just waiting for me to use some more of the the source which is gathered. And then over here we have
Nice.
the very special ones. So they're not all named yet, but we have some. So we have a diamond. We
Where
have
are
a
you,
diamond
dude?
one
There you
inside there.
are.
We
Oh
have
my
an emerald one over
goodness.
here.
Yeah, I see him. He's right there in the back corner.
We have coal.
Oh,
We have lapis. We have.
He looks like he's stuck. Oh,
He's
no,
okay.
He's just chilling.
Don't worry, they can move. So over here we have Thorin, who is our gold.
Right.
We have
Nice.
Sindri, who is our red, and in the back corner will be Brock, who's quite happy in his
Ah.
corner. But yeah, so
That
if you
is
ever need
so cool.
redstone, anything like that, I have a lot of it now.
No kidding.
And
And I thought I had a lot of stuff. Wow.
this is the thing. Follow me as well. I'll show you through to my sun elevator, which if you come around this way, which is once
Oh,
again
wow.
safe way run around.
Oh my god, that magic is so cool looking.
And then Swifty up. Now, I'm afraid the door does automatically close because I put a pressure plate, but still. This is the sun door and the sun plate and the sun planks and made all that lot, so that's why it's all bright and shiny.
Oh, that is so cool.
And as I say, if
Oh,
you
the
do
sun
need, because
door
I'm
is
currently
perfect.
cooking through some with the obsidian bit at the moment, if you check the little chest down the bottom, you're more than
Uh-huh.
welcome to whatever you need from there.
Oh, that
Because,
is
yeah.
wild.
So if you check the chest at the bottom here,
This one here?
yeah, it's just
Oh my
been going
god,
through a few bits.
yeah.
So if you need anything,
Holy
by all
balls.
means, feel free.
Oh
So
my
with the
god.
exception of the coal, basically any one of those shards will be cooked and turned into its equivalent item. So
That is wild.
it is, and it's mainly for the sake of I was so happy to find that diamond geo.
that is
I mean,
very
literally,
useful.
for the sake that
I made
diamond and emerald are meant to be some of the rarest ones. Be lucky to find one, and I found them both. It's like, yeah.
I have claimed my cape.
Yeah.
Nice.
Is a
I
cave?
think we've got-
What?
If you
So
watch,
in the stream, you've
if
got to
you
watch
watch
for at
like
least
3 minutes of us,
And
Ah.
because we're playing Minecraft, you can get a special cape.
You have to do the
Which
redeem
is-
code thing.
Yeah, you
It's-
have to put the redeem code in, which is a little bit
it's to
Yeah.
celebrate the
annoying,
film.
but, yeah.
Okay. Hold on, let me go to the Twitch. So go to that.
I mean, yeah, you just need to watch it for just 3 minutes or so, and yeah.
But why stop watching? Just keep watching us
Well,
stream.
yeah. The other side of things, John, you might be able to notice that I've started doing solar panels on the castle behind you.
There we go. Okay.
Which is my first attempt. So you start.
So I've got it on live, but I've got it muted so that it doesn't. Oh
Alright.
yeah, I can see the solar panels on.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, that's the other side of things. But I might as well start cracking into a few other bits and pieces. Considering that it seems like a good way of generating bits and materials as well.
That is so cool. I have nothing because I've been sick, so I haven't been able to do anything.
It's alright.
I mean, if
Me,
you
I
want
just
to,
get bored, but yeah.
if you want to quickly pop over to the castle, Jan, and also Ben, you should come too, because then we can go and set
Yeah,
off on
I'll
our
come.
quest. I just want to show.
I
Wait,
got
what are
bit
we
by
doing as a
something.
quest today? We're just trying to find a space, aren't we?
We're going to find a space and we're going to set up
I thought we were
a
looking.
central hub.
Yes. And then we're gonna kidnap villagers and put them in the town.
Sure. So around here, I've got some friends.
Yeah.
This
Oh,
is
you do.
this is Coltrane, baby, woo.
That's terrible.
Because he makes coal.
It's an egg.
And then over here,
Cannot pick up egg. Uh-oh, I froze.
Oh yeah, there's your little diamond guy. Sparkles!
Okay, I'm moving again. I got stuck.
up the stairs.
There are
You have
stairs.
stairs
Oh, there
now?
are stairs.
I've had these stairs here
you
for
do have
ages.
stairs. Huh.
Back before I could simply,
Nice.
leap tall buildings in a single bound.
I was gonna say, I
Hello,
just thought you
Mr.
flew everywhere.
Hello, Mr. Sporkles.
Sparkles collects me diamonds.
Yeah.
Technically, also, I can, without even flying, I now have a jump upgrade that lets me jump onto the wall. Like,
Nifty.
What armor is this that you're wearing?
this is the Eclipse alloy armor.
Oh, okay.
It takes a block of netherite to make 3 Eclipse alloy.
Wow.
But the jump upgrade lets me do this.
Wow.
No kidding. Wow.
Boing.
Boing.
So have you been generating netherite then, or have you been collecting netherite?
I've been collecting netherite. Let me show you a little, a nice little secret. The first... Ow.
Oh shit! Sorry. Sorry.
Could you stop doing that?
That one was an honest accident. I had my hand on my keyboard and my finger just. Bzz. You can hit me. I deserve it. I'm sorry.
I mean, I'm gonna do this, but also I'm gonna prove this was Jen that caused the explosion earlier. If we give it a few seconds,
Oh,
yeah,
okay, yeah.
yeah.
Oh, that was me. Okay, I need to double check my relics then, because
You got a relic that just after a certain amount of damage you take, you explode.
yep, it's my reflecting necklace. One experience point for every 10 damage accumulated in the internal buffer of the relic.
Yep.
Yeah, okay.
I've seen somebody playing with that relic. So this is the Eclipse Alloy Paxel, which was the first thing I made with my Eclipse Alloy.
Okay.
One of the upgrades you can get for it. So you know I had the thing that let me see the sparkles through the ground.
Yeah.
Of where ores were.
Yeah,
This has the upgraded version of that. It's called X-ray. So if I drop down here, for instance, and I right click it, I can literally see the ores through the ground.
Oh, I see. Well, yeah, that's got to make things easier to try and find stuff.
Oh my goodness, that's just amazing.
So basically, between that and I don't think Jen's seen my Eclipse Alloy wand yet that lets me do this.
Ooh, what just happened? I think I just fell through something.
Yeah.
Oh, it
so
was you.
John can make stuff disappear. Make walls and such so that you can literally just walk straight through them.
It's crazy. I hate when he does that. It's creepy.
No, that's amazing. John, come here.
Ow.
What? Oh, but you can hit people with the meat.
I have completely maxed out my meat, and it can now hit and stun people. That is amazing.
That's cool.
So I can
That does sound cool.
I can Eclipse Gate, and by this is on its lowest setting. It does 1 block. If
That is so cool.
if I upgrade this, it does 20 blocks.
Wow.
I'm gonna now
Okay.
TP.
No.
Oh no!
Nope.
Oh no! Someone's dying! Someone's dying!
Still dying. John, that was the wrong way around.
Well, at least you got out of it. Oh no! Oh, I see. I've got a grave here.
Motherfucker.
Yeah, there was a slight miscalculation.
He's
Yeah,
making
I'd
a
say
bloody
so.
mess on the stream right now. It's a mess. He's just made a massive, hole
As well as that, you
everywhere.
have an Enderman in your base as well, by the way.
Yeah, they do that.
Fair enough.
Jeez,
As you just
sir.
literally turn up next door to me.
I was in the nether. Gotta put all my relics back on.
They like this basement because it doesn't rain in here.
Makes sense.
Um,
I must admit, the amount of times that have turned up in mine as well.
Not once they turned up in my tower.
so with
To be fair, I think they need a bit of space as well.
Good.
No,
With
I've never
Eclipse
shown up in my
gating-
place, but
Eclipse gating at 20 blocks or so at a time, you could run through the Nether quite quickly. Just by like,
Yeah, I imagine you could.
oh hello, there's pillagers
oh
out
my
here.
gosh,
Oh,
that X-ray vision must be super useful. You could find so much freaking.
Ow. Ow.
oh! Well, someone got their revenge.
Yep.
What just happened? I was just standing here putting my
Your-
relics back on.
Your relic
Your
that took all
special
that damage from you
ability,
dying.
Your relic just...
And that works.
So yeah, I made enough. I mean, also, not only did I find enough ancient debris from that to make myself not only the Paxil, but the sword, the gate, and all of my armor and my bow, I also have these Auratech machines over here that we've not really discussed yet, that I played a little bit with Auratech between streams.
Okay.
But the Fragment Forge allows me to turn ancient debris into 2 netherite scrap.
Which is good, yeah.
Which is a good start. But the alloy furnace, or the foundry, which is over here, allows me to turn 1 netherite scrap and 1 gold into a netherite instead of 4 to 1.
Shut up, Thor.
Okay.
So I get real good returns on my ancient debris.
Yeah, I'd definitely say you do.
But let's go and look for a place to set up our town square. Oh yeah,
Sounds like a plan.
Let's put my backpack back on.
Oh, so it's a cape from the movie then.
Yeah. I don't know how we get it yet, or how you get it into the game, but
I assume you might need to turn it off, like...
Probably, and go through the outside, chuck it into your settings, bloody yada yada.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which way do we want to go?
Shall we wait for... Before we start? Shall we wait?
I assume Jen is on their way.
I'm trying to figure out how to type this into the redeem thingy.
I literally had it as a separate window, just so that I could literally just see them and type them in.
I took a picture of it and then just typed it in.
See, that's the bit which I find annoying, is that it doesn't just immediately click it in.
No, I hate that.
Chicken in there.
It's one of those things where it says, yeah, hit this button and you go straight there. Yeah, it takes you to the page, but it doesn't actually put it in for you.
It doesn't actually put it in, which is like, when you say click here to redeem.
That's new as well, your little mana collector there.
Oh yeah, I put up here so that there's like a little hub for collecting the source.
Which is pretty cool, yeah.
And then in theory, I've like these source collectors send it out to 2 other locations. I've turned one of them off for the moment because one of them was speeding up.
I was going to say, this one here isn't set, so I was going to say, hang on, John, you're not done yet.
Oh no, they. So the source relay collectors, you don't need to set where it takes from. It will take from around it.
Oh yeah, I know that. With the collecting side of things, as I say, but when it's not set to any location as well, it's a bit of
this is a depositor. It puts into the locations around it. Anastasia has resubscribed.
Hey!
Anastasia70 has just subscribed for 18 months in a row.
Nice.
Nice.
I don't
That's
remember
what we
my
like to
Minecraft
see.
info. What is my Microsoft information? Oh no.
Not to make a suggestion, Jen, but could you worry about that after the stream? Especially because we can't really tell you about your Minecraft logins on stream for reasons.
That might be a point.
I completely I just realized that I completely forgot because everything's saved into the curse loader. So when it's all like, hey, give us your credentials, I'm kind of like, what are they?
Oh. Oh, I can make those piss easy now. Sorry, I just realized I can make waystones easily now.
Oh yeah.
Well, I have all of the ingredients I need. I can actually, if I go back, I can make us a waystone for wherever we're going to go, and then...
Oh, yeah, do it.
So, yeah, I'll do that first.
If you've got less than 10 experience, go and press the button on my... I
don't know, I've got 17, it's fine.
That's fair. Purple and gold stuff is pretty.
But yeah, purple and gold is very pretty stuff.
Also,
I do love that source of info.
Also, if anybody sees witches, if anybody knows where witches are, I'm trying to kill 5 more of them.
I tried to set up a spawning area and realized how I was really miscalculated. Because I'd killed a witch at one point, and I know that they respawn in their place. I made the place so that it would be the only place to spawn to try and increase its chance, but didn't fully understand what I needed to do. Yeah, there's a whole lot more to it than just what I was thinking, so... I do know a location where it might appear, but I think there are plenty of other ones as well.
This is my castle, Anastasia.
Oh, right. You might as well do a little tour and start showing a few of the other places while I'm building up a waystone or two.
But yeah, if I can kill 5 more witches, I can get a deep learning model of witches for the hostile neural networks. And then I can use that to do the thing I've done for the zombified piglins over here that make me gold. But it'll make me redstone and glowstone instead. So this is my hostile neural networks room. So I've got this machine simulates killing a mob, and this machine loots the mob and turns the simulated loot into actual loot. This is a llama that I'm going to kill now. Do you have anything useful?
It was such a nice way of placing that, don't you, John? This is a llama. Say goodbye.
Sorry, this is a llama that just went away. I don't know what happened. This is my diamonds room. Here is Sparkles. I can't...
I borrowed some experience so that I can teleport home, John. Sorry about that.
That's fine.
I never apologize. I never apologize. I say, I'm borrowing. I just do it.
I mean,
take it.
Ideally, if you can replace it at some points as well, because, you know, you give a little, take a little. This is my alchemy room where I make more metal than I mine. I'm still having problems with it, which I think I'm gonna change over from the alchemy mode to probably gonna set up some mechanism for this. And then this is in this space is where I'm building rubber at the moment, or sorry, latex that I use to make rubber and plastics.
Very nice.
He's not making any leather clothes. I'll tell you that. You're not making any leather clothes.
I'm just using it for strictly industrial means. Out here is the tree farm where I have trees, and over there is where I collect the animal poop to put it on the trees.
Oh, nice. New update? Now the villagers in mine colonies are now showing up on the Feed the Beast map.
Nice.
Oh, that's a cool way of doing it.
Very cool.
And this is where I have all my furniture.
They weren't showing up on the map before. So now if it's like, this person needs help, now I'll know where they are on the bloody map.
Which, I must admit, has been a problem in the past, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Okay,
now I'm going to go deal with those pillagers.
I have gone ahead and made 4 waystones.
Nice.
Yeah, because I literally had everything I could possibly need to make them.
Okay, so...
So with that, I'm going to then hop back.
Oh, Flying obsidian and polished deep slate.
Shows me furniture.
Well, you said I didn't have much furniture, Anastasia, so there's where the furniture is. I don't keep...
To be fair, I don't have any furniture, really, apart from quickly made stuff.
At least you have a table. I don't have any furniture in my house. My house looks pretty, but it also looks like I'm about to move out or move in. There is nothing in my house.
you here. Let me colour you purple.
We do actually have new furniture in this, because Create has now added the tablecloth.
Ooh,
pretty.
Very nice.
The tablecloth.
The
I was
tablecloth
going to
is
say, Tanny's probably going to be doing a bit more on that one.
I like to
the-
see what they look like.
Hello,
tablecloth-
Anastasia. It's good to see you.
the tablecloth can be used to display items, and if you use the logistics system, it can be part of setting up a way to sell your items.
I need it.
Ah.
I just want nice little tablecloths for my little table outside my tower.
Anza, stop being a pain. She's upstairs like, no.
You be careful, or she'll be downstairs and be like, no.
No.
Nah. She's too weak today. She's stuck in bed.
Oh.
Now
me,
she's gonna come
people
downstairs and
love
find
me, says Anastasia.
I love you!
I love you too. And Chewbacca would say.
Don't tell me I'm out of deep slate.
I'm suddenly hungry despite I had some really good good meal today.
How much deep
Maybe
slate
I'm
do you
not-
need, Jen?
I was going to say
Like
the exact same
3.
thing. Oh,
Oh, I found it. Never mind. I found it. I knew I
Alright.
found some.
I forgot I put frickin' ice in my bowl in my metal bowl. Now everything's still cold. Ah!
I'm glad to hear that you're enjoying the Chewy.
Jen, are you coming on this adventure, or
Nah.
I'll meet you where you guys decide to set up. So I was looking at the map, and the
Yeah.
most middle part between me.
we usually do,
Annie.
Anastasia?
Yeah.
Most
So
middle
you were
part
saying?
between
Yeah.
me, Danny, John, and Ben is actually just about on the beach, where I have a waypoint that says west.
Oh. West, eh?
Kind of there.
Let's see.
So the only other thing I could think that would be most central would be building the town sort of in that valley that's right next to John's castle.
Oh, I know what
'cause
you want.
that's
I mean, we could go for that
Central.
beach. We could have
Yeah, but it's
beachfront
further
town.
away for
I mean,
But
to be
isn't it further away for Ben?
it like
I'm looking on the
That's
stream,
okay.
by the way, to see.
I think the
okay.
problem
So
is
John, if you
Ben is quite far away from all of us, isn't he? I don't remember where Ben is. Where is
Yeah.
Ben?
Yeah, okay,
There's
now-
Ben.
go to the left of the butterfly boat, then go up a bit. He's right there. So what I'm talking about is keep going west a bit. Okay. So
Yeah,
do you
Ja-
see where that red pavilion is right there? No, not the one on the river. One down near where Ben was.
Are you talking the one with the purple marker for
There.
the St. John's?
No, so go down to where right there.
Jen,
Don't
you're
let it
trying to
black.
control this. If you're looking at the
Okay.
stream, you're controlling this map with like a
Now-
15-second delay.
Oh,
Well, if
okay.
you delay yourself, John, sort of like hold and wait.
So are we,
you're
are we
looking
talking about
at the Red
here?
Pavilion. Yes, the one that's kitty corner to Ben.
Okay.
All right. Now you're kind of gonna go northwest.
Northwest, okay.
Into this large unexplored area that I have here,
Yeah.
yes.
I'm a dumbass. I'll just make a waypoint and share it with you.
Yeah,
mean, yeah,
I'm
if-
guessing the area you're talking about is a bit more blocked out still.
So go click on the waypoint I just shared with you in the chat.
What the fuck, butterfly boat? Diamond Geo West. Yeah, we could go to that and see what's there. I mean,
Okay.
you presumably know what is there, but I'd say I'll race you,
Yeah,
Ben,
it's
but I'll meet you there.
Yeah.
there's a stone structure that's one of those weather control things for Evilcraft.
Okay.
And there's a waypoint. There's a waystone in there. And then there's this really thick beach. There's a bit of a meadow, and then that whole meadow is surrounded by wood.
I'll see you when
So
you
it's
get
just
here,
a
John.
Oh yeah, I already took you to that part, didn't I, Ben? So
I
you know
found
exactly
this one,
what I'm
and you told me about it. It's like, oh yeah, because I found this one. I was like, oh my god, this one's got all this sort of. It's like, no, I made that. You put the bed in and all that lot, and made a little defended
Yeah.
place. So
Anastansia's
yeah, I already
laughing that
had
you
West.
said
I already
wood.
know that one.
Yeah, she's gonna get herself banned for being rude.
I mean, it's going to take more than wood just to do
Mhm.
that. But yeah,
Oh, there's
up
some
here, there's
chests
some
here
chests
that I
inside
need.
here.
That, and that I'm definitely taking. That I'll have, yes.
And then a lovely waystone over here as well.
Yes, 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 yes.
Yeah, like you can tell I've raided this.
Oh yeah, I mean there are some signs, definitely some signs.
I mean, I wouldn't put
So
it
you
too
took out
much.
the weather station bit as well.
I wouldn't try it, Anastasia, but
Wait, did you just look directly at a scroll and then go away from it as if I'm not going to demand you get it for me?
I'm sorry, do you not have the Cone of Cold?
I don't actually.
Actually, I remember what happened when you had this spell as Luna. I know if I'm happy giving it to you.
Yeah, it killed one of my almost killed one of the characters. You little shit. I'm still sorry
Okay,
about
to
that,
be
by the
fair-
way.
To be fair, you didn't get out of the way.
I didn't get away. I was clear
Right,
to your
so-
it.
To get back on track, from here, where are we going?
I mean, I don't
That's
know.
it.
I mean, we could build here. I mean, I'm wondering, do we like if we're looking at where the castle is, where Jen is, where Tanny is? I mean, it's difficult to find a central location that also involves Ben.
Oh yeah.
That's why I went there, because that's fairly central, including Ben. I mean, I'm quite far out as well.
I mean, to be fair,
like
we
I
don't
said,
need
what we
it to be
could-
centralized, like actually centralized, because obviously waypoints and teleportation.
Yeah, it's more literally being somewhere close that we can sort of jump to.
Yeah,
Ben,
and,
are you
and
being
so that's
difficult?
why I
Yes.
also suggested. That's why I also just suggested the
Constantly, you
valley
should know
that's
that by
near-
now.
valley that's near
Oh, I've got the add-on again, and it's just showing me Luigi and the Pringle.
I mean, what about like? Let's go and have a look at this.
Oh,
Valley.
Jesus! Harry, why the hell did you come into my house? You just scared the shit out of me.
Well done, Theory. That's exactly what we needed you to do. Okay, Valley.
Hold on.
Valley.
Valley.
Uh-huh.
Accept. Oh, was the wrong button.
I don't know. This looks like it might be interesting.
Oh, well, that's more of a crevice. I was thinking about literally like this plains area with the river cutting right through the middle. That's like literally right next to your castle. I suppose we could build it in the crack.
Yeah, maybe not here.
In the marshy, swampy crack.
Oh.
I really hoped that this was going to look nicer, but it doesn't.
Yeah, swamp is an interesting location to choose. I mean, it is swamp-esque crack, basically.
Big in my head.
We're gonna keep exploring.
Yeah.
So, do you have something in mind that you'd like to try and find, or like to have a crack at, or like to have?
I mean, I suppose in one way it would be good to get a village.
Okay, hold on. So I'm sharing what my idea was, so you can see exactly what I was thinking of.
Okay.
If you want like an actual village, that's a central point. The closest would be. This one here. There you go.
I
So,
mean, this
I've shared-
isn't bad.
Because this is the spot that's like literally right next to your castle. But we'd have to move the villagers if we were going to build the village. But if you want a village that's already pre-built and has villagers, then there's this place. And you can just pull it up on the map. Whee! Just like overshot it by a week and a half.
I'm right there.
Oh, right, you've got the... sorry.
This guy's got
You
a home
flew
sweet
over a
home
different bit.
sign.
Yep.
Meh.
Huh.
Meh.
So there's that village, and Ben is just a bit south of that one. And it's a bit more centralized than the beach spot.
Ow, ow, ow. Stupid berries.
So there's a pre-made village we could do, or we could build one from scratch. It's up to you.
What do you think, Ben?
I don't mind either option, because to be fair, we could build our own village in whatever we wanted to make it look like, full stop.
I mean,
because, let's face it,
if we do something in what did Jen call the Waystone? Valley Village.
Yeah.
The VV.
The VV. I think that's quite a nice looking place.
it does have a nice look to take a look from the stream side of things. I still haven't got there yet.
I can zip
stream, I
around
think.
quite well. Like
Yeah.
this has quite a nice thing. We could put a bridge in,
yeah.
you know, build up a couple of little huts or something maybe. But I think the main thing is we want sort of a village square and a notice board. And obviously one of the things will be, yeah, Jen's mum says watermill.
Yeah, watermill would be quite nice.
Do you
And
guys
I'm
want
not-
to do that then?
I'm also not just saying this should be where we build, because my castle is like 300 blocks that way.
Oh, no, but
But, I mean, that's not hurting the idea.
Yeah.
the fact of the matter is, when it comes down to it, it's a nice little open
What do you think,
area.
Mr.
It's-
Enderman, that just popped in over here?
It hasn't got too much for us to sort of have to whittle away before we can do anything with it.
He said, ow, stop hitting me with your sword. Ow, ow. Yeah, I think this is a
Very
good
good.
place. Jen's now a librarian.
I'm not
Sorry, I
just
just-
a librarian. I am a new age librarian, thank you very much. Means I can craft scrolls.
So what do we want in, like, how big of a town's central square do we want? Like 10 by 10?
I don't
That
know.
could work.
Yeah.
So if I start off here and put down, I built way too much of this cobble slate stuff. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Why am I using my fist for this? I've got a tool. 1, 2,
Look, we know you like fisting things, John, but now is not the
6,
time.
7, 8, 9, 10. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, and 10.
Okay, so it's 15 damage.
Oh, hello, Mr. Enderman again.
Oh shit! What did I do here?
11
Bah, bah.
damage, so I'm gonna get rid of that.
Tanny's having a good time.
Apparently.
Just, I think that I like this idea of us having effectively the final boss fight village of sorts. So we all have a little storage section of our own, and we make so much like the village storage. Chuck in what we need in bits and pieces, so if we ever need to grab something, it's there. As you say, if we also throw in a rail system, talking about,
Yeah, I mean that's another thing that we
it's
can
a nice thing to have a
look
sort
at.
of a central location.
We all get train
All
stations.
right. Need oops. I need
Oh,
someone
there's a
who's
lot of-
willing to be a guinea pig.
For what?
The guinea pig doesn't normally get to
Well-
ask that.
Yeah.
Normally the guinea pig can't talk.
Also fair.
Trust me. Just trust me.
Is
You just
it
need someone to be
good
guinea pig.
trust you or iffy
It's gonna be a
trust you?
fantastic trust me. It's gonna be a fantastic trust me. Dang, I'm out of
Hey.
experience again though, so
Don't worry too much. I've got a bag full of experience if you need it when you can get
Oh,
to
you
us.
son
No,
of
Jen, I
a
think
gun,
that's-
Tanya.
I think that's just how this stream looks anyway.
Oh, buckle up, cowboy. You got some raiders
yeah, I'm
coming.
getting barbarians from the north. Lord. Alright, let's go kill some people. I want your kneecaps. Give me your kneecaps. Oh,
I went on the wrong layer again.
we're going north.
Oh,
At those kneecaps. I see him. I see him. Oh, actually, I can use these guys as my guinea pigs.
good idea. Saves
you
our
guys ready
kneecaps.
Yep. Alright, let's Eldritch blast these guys and see what happens. That was very underwhelming. I am disappointed.
I mean, Eldritch Blast is only a cantrip.
So, that big square which we got there, is that going to be the central location? Is that our main hub?
That's the town square. It's obviously not finished
Okay.
in terms of what we're going to do there, but for the moment, I'm just going to go and visit Jen.
Fair enough.
Get away
No,
from
nothing
me.
else is a
Get away
good
from me.
landing zone.
Poke and die.
I'll give you a
That's not
fight.
fair. John's only just turned up.
Burn! Oh, thank you, John.
They said they'd be back, but I don't believe them because they're dead now.
Yeah. Thank you for the help, John.
You're welcome. I also bring you
I
presents.
set them on. Oh, you do? Yay, my cone of cold.
I mean, you can also have this Demon Dream seed that I mysteriously found while fighting the barbarians.
That's alright.
Okay.
I do
It's
have a.
so weird seeing my area through your eyes because I've got the texture pack and the shader, and you've just got basic Minecraft, and so I have this beautiful dawning sun, and you've just got flat.
A white square.
Yeah.
I'm also just looking at the map, and it's like just people.
Yeah, and it didn't do that before. This is so useful because now I know. And the nice thing is they only show up as people if they're part of my village. So like Ember, because she's just a visitor at the tavern, she's not showing as an actual person yet.
Oh, nice.
That's super cool.
All right. So yeah, we need to. Not valley village.
Thing is, all right. So what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna grab one of my many waystones.
Well, I was to say I've got 4, so.
Oh God, like 14. So I'm gonna bring one over.
Oh no. What I mean is, I just
Ben's
made
made them.
4.
Oh.
Yeah, I
Oh,
can make waystones. I have everything I need in abundance. So I was like, okay, I can make waystones. I'm thinking that if we make the bridge around here, we'll just have it landing on the bridge. How does that sound?
Yeah, sounds good to me.
Shall I pop in? I'll pop in a temporary one for the time being while we're working on everything. So. There we go. So this is now the FBF village.
FBF village.
What do I build?
It'll be It'll be handy though, because then when Lore joins, wonder if there's a way for you to change our spawn point since you're like,
Moddy.
like a mod John. I wonder if you could change the spawn point so that like as soon as Lore joins, if she does join, she just spawns right there instead of in that.
I'm not sure we
village.
can do that because spawn protection things, but.
All right, I don't know. I can't remember if that needed a mod. I thought you could, but it might have been a mod I was looking at that does that. I play so much modded Minecraft, I lose track of what's vanilla and what's not anymore.
It's fair. That's a fair thing.
I was trying to set up this pirate-based mod pack because I thought I'd do like a on an island and I have to be a pirate story thing for my stream. And when I first made the pack, I was all like, wait a second, why isn't it doing this, this, and this? And I was like, oh yeah, those are mods, aren't they?
It's the way it goes, isn't it?
Mm.
Right, so if this is our little town hall, then
Here we go.
How's this gonna look?
let me just grab something random, which doesn't matter if I run out of dirt. Perfect. Yes, I just want to make a stupid little dirt bridge first. Yeah, I think this is actually our first little collective building project as well, really now, isn't it?
Mm.
I think so, yeah.
Which is a nice little thing.
And I mean, I suppose if nothing else, if we can't kidnap villagers, John can always just spawn some in.
I
We
can
can
borrow
kidnap
villages.
them. We all have the capability of grabbing hold of them and dragging them and putting them where we want them, so...
Do we really? Can we pick up villagers?
Yeah.
Oh, that's amazing.
We have Easy Villager mod. I think that was the one, isn't it? It's something like that, which literally means that you can pick them up. You know how I've got that little torture chamber area of them?
Oh, I thought you just like clicked on them with the glass box. I didn't realize that you picked them up and
No,
just
no, no,
threw
no.
them
I
in
literally
there.
picked them up and then you put them in the box manually. That's
Just-
probably the worst way to describe how that works, but still.
I mean, the fact that we're talking about kidnapping people is like, is there a right way to talk about it?
That's valid. Right, so before you question why we've just got a dirt bridge at the moment, it's literally just so that I can map things out in my head. I want to know roughly space-wise and what we're going to do with it.
Okay, so I'm gonna how to plant these ghost trees. Oh wow, that's so cool. So I have my starry trees, I have my sunny trees, I have my firecracker trees. I'm about to plant my ghost trees. Oh, there we go. Ghost trees are down. The firecracker trees are cool because the tree leaves look like fireworks.
I know.
That's just wild. And my favorite is still the blue yonders, the starry ones, because of the way the planks cycle through the planets.
I can get that.
Let's see.
6, 9, 10. That is a central point.
There we go. What do you think?
Yeah. Oh, it's good enough.
Oh my god.
Please don't pee off the bridge. I like that. A good note and probably well needed in our server.
Also, we can edit signs in case you didn't know that.
Nice. Okay.
Okay.
Also, what's the distance of this doorknob?
Time Traveler, Thunderbolt, Yonder, Night Fuchsia.
Still think that's dumb.
What's that?
So there's this. One of the mods we have is called the Magic Doorknob.
Okay.
So this is the Magic Doorknob.
Right.
This is a diamond doorknob. It's made by surrounding an ender pearl in diamond. It works like this. This is a wall,
Right.
but now it's a door.
Okay.
But I can't close it from this side, and if I close it from this side, the doorknob's over here.
Okay. That's interesting. So it literally just a magic door to go through a wall.
Yeah, the idea is supposed to be like the higher level the doorknob, the more blocks it'll go through. So like,
Ah.
if I just build this
Yeah.
up a little bit, in theory, this goes all the way through.
Huh. Interesting.
Do not want a cave dweller sapling. Oh my god. No.
You grab the
No.
doorknob.
Did I? Oh, sorry. Wait, did I? I haven't got it in my inventory.
It went into you?
Oh, here we go. Here we go. It's on the floor over there.
Cool.
What did you do?
I was looking up something else in the JEI and I found the black hole from Oratech, and it said, and the first thing it says in capital letters, "Don't place this."
I mean, it's a black hole.
Okay.
I think that's good advice, to be fair.
To be fair, it says don't place this unless you know what you're doing.
Yeah, as
So
if
in your
anybody
case, don't do
as
it.
if anybody on this server knows what they're doing.
I might create a black hole at some point.
Don't you dare.
Intentionally.
We couldn't even properly nuke our server. What are you thinking?
You tried to nuke your server?
Our old server, our end game was basically we were gonna overload our nuclear reactor, and
Oh, we could have we totally did do that.
Meryl, what are you doing, girl? Come on, off the keyboard. Come on. Good girl.
Oh.
Being silly. She's just stood there just looking at me like, girl, what the fuck you doing?
productive trees. All right. How to breed productive trees.
So, in terms of our notice board,
6, 7, 8, 12,
Right.
57.
what do people think about clipboards?
I haven't used them.
They're from Create.
That was the thing we had.
Ah.
Yeah, that was the thing we had before. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, it works.
Okay, that's handy.
So we can say, like,
So,
we can set to-do list items on it. And then when we've done them, you can tick them off.
cool.
Okay, so that's not working. There's plenty of different- Honor the days of building with wood from boring old vanilla trees.
So where'd that
Enhance your
go?
forestry skills.
6, 7, 10, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 22, 23. Cool.
Okay.
What Anastasia says, is Tanny's cat helping?
Nah,
Always.
sadly not. She ain't helping me out, I'll tell you that.
Oh, yeah, good shout, Anastasia. So I've got train between our bases and the central hub, bridge, shop, villager housing, trial chambers, and pub.
Sounds good.
Wither. Oh, yeah, watermill. Actually, that's something I could get started on now.
Ruth. Nah.
Angel Mama says,
Angel Mama, or it's just... Have I said Ruth? Yeah. Hi! I miss you!
So show me, how does water wheel work now? I take water
Alright,
wheel.
So if I put silver lime, okay. So I want to use this on a birch tree to get a silver lime tree, I think is what it's telling me.
They miss you also, Tanny.
I noticed.
Okay.
Right. So where do I put all my birch trees?
What doing?
I think I finally figured out how to use protective trees. And this is going to be the test. If I can get a birch tree and find some birch leaves. There we go. Okay. There we go, birch
Alright.
tree. Birch leaves. Yes! I did it!
Very nice. Glad to hear that. Right. I am going to do that. Pop that.
There's the silver lime. So I now have a silver lime sapling, and I have a beech sapling. Now, I can plant these.
Just grab that lot. You can come down there.
Oh, this is so cool.
Then I am going to go harvest some trees.
Not my fancy trees.
Not your fancy trees. They're safer than mine.
I do have 3 beech saplings, though, so if you want one of these...
Oh, no. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'll take saplings of all sorts, because one thing which I am planning around mine is to literally have a myriad of different...
That's my thing. I've got my little rainbow forest, my little clutch of rainbow forest, and then I'm planting all of the productive trees near that as well. So I'm gonna
It's
have
one
all
of those
these
things where they
pretty-
carry on showing up different uses, like, yeah, cool, I'm going to go for that. And I'll try that one, and then I'll try that one, and then I'll try that one. That's how I get addicted to trees. I didn't realize that trees were a drug up until the point where they started growing on me.
Oh my god, I just realised
I'm glad you got that. I'm so glad you got that. You know when you say something, you're like, I have no idea anyone's going to get that. It's even going to go completely
have a
over
joke.
the head.
But I cannot tell it on stream, so you guys are gonna have to stick around after stream because
Fair
John will
enough,
get in
fair
trouble.
enough. Oh,
It's a good
wow,
joke.
that's interesting. That is very interesting.
What?
So, okay, I'm going to leave this untouched for the time being so we can all explore it later. But we're not too far, where we've decided to lay our land, we're not too far away from an interesting land phenomenon.
Do 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 do.
Yeah.
Banana.
Oh, are you talking about the tree with the with like the little nest inside it?
No.
Oh, okay.
I
don't know what
found
you're talking about then.
it's like a little valley which has grown, but trees have grown
Uh-huh.
down it, and then trees have grown over the top of it. But the trees over the top aren't actually in the ground anymore. They're literally just hovering above.
Oh. Okay.
So it's like,
neat.
oh, that looks actually interesting. If nothing, I don't know if there's anything down there, but it looks interesting.
It sounds like it generated awkwardly.
Potentially.
Phenomena.
Do do be do be.
Actually,
It's
my
not just
mom-
going to be the
my-
only thing we do again and again.
Yeah, I know, right? My mom was sharing clips with me, and she shared that clip where Kermit goes to see Sandra Bullock, and he's all like, "Something weird happening whenever I say the word phenomena. Do,
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 do, do,
do,
do.
do, do.
And then Sandra Bullock just goes nuts. It's great. I love it.
So I'm gonna need a door. Has anyone got some
gonna need a door?
interesting wood for a door?
And I think I still have in my pocket a sunwood door, which is that one which is glowing. Is it single door or double door?
I can be either. I've just put a building in at the moment.
Well, yeah, I have 2 flickering sun doors.
I'm gonna go and get myself some interesting log planks.
Come on,
Let's try.
Okay.
Slightly overshot that one.
like a week and a half. That's Spaceball 1? They've gone to plaid.
I must say, I love that film.
It's such a good movie.
I've
Mel
not
Brooks
seen that in
just had
so
this-
long.
Sense of humor, man. Just, ugh.
Oh god, yeah.
But the thing is, was like, he knew where to limit his humor, and I think that's the problem with a lot of comedies that come out today. They don't know where to draw the line. And I'm not trying to be like, you know, overly sensitive or anything, but there are some things that you really can't joke about in good conscience. I mean,
Yeah. I know this is an odd question, John. Is that water wheel meant to be in the water?
Nope.
Okay, fair enough. So, carry on.
it's like, Mel Brooks is Jewish, right? So he makes some pretty bad World War II and you know what jokes.
Yeah.
But he can because he's Jewish. But then when he made Blazing Saddles, there were some jokes that you would have thought would have been really obvious that he didn't go for because he is not the person to make those jokes, and he knew that. So I have to applaud his what's the word?
Bravado?
Self honesty, I guess. Self-awareness.
Yeah.
This building is going to need a roof.
That's usually a good call for a building.
Usually helps, yeah. Alright, is my apiary guy actually harvesting honey, or is he just standing there staring at the beehive going, oh, I don't know what I'm doing?
Probably the second one.
Yes! Oh, he's been harvesting the honey. Woo! Woo! Alright, so how do I make this eat up thingy? Alright. First, I need to make one of these, so I need 4 sticks, 3 emeralds, and a diamond. 4 sticks, 3 emeralds, and a diamond. One, two, three. 1, 2, 3, 4. Where'd my diamonds go? Could have sworn I had a bunch of diamonds.
I mean, if you need diamonds,
don't
Ben
worry.
or I can share.
I was
Oh
gonna
no,
say.
I have diamonds. It's just, I mean, you've seen my backpacks.
Yeah.
It's just a question. It's just a question of remembering which backpack I put them in.
Yeah.
I found them.
I mean, I only have
Oh, that's good.
27,500 diamonds, so, you know. I can't share too many.
Shh. Go off. Alright, so that goes there. There. That, and that. And then that goes there. Cool. Okay, and then I need 4 clocks and 4 honeycomb blocks. Oh, thank God. Oh no, I need 1 more honeycomb block. And I think a clock is just redstone surrounded by gold, isn't it?
Yep.
So there's a bunch of redstone. I have a bunch of gold. I need to make 4 clocks. And I need 1 more honeycomb block. Alright.
God damn it, stairs.
Three, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 4 clocks.
It's good that Jen's learnt to count.
Boy,
Counting is a good thing, yes.
I hurt you both.
Please don't.
'Cause
Yes.
I know where you live.
Do you?
I know where you live, and I've seen where you sleep. So don't mess with me.
Maybe with
Thank you,
John. You haven't come to mine yet.
Just when I had been to yours once, right before a con. Unless you've relocated.
I don't think you came to mine before a con, did you?
Yeah,
And the only person who's come to mine was Sean.
No, we went to go pick you up. This is a few
No.
years ago.
No.
Definitely Sean.
Who did we go to pick up then, John? Because I know we went to go pick up somebody.
Definitely Sean. I think it was Sean.
Because this was when we were staying in that travel lodge near the tower.
Yeah, Sean.
Sure.
Okay. Okay, then. Alright, so I do not know where Ben lives, and I have not seen where he sleeps, but I'll figure it out.
It's fine. He lives on 123 Ben Street.
You can try, but there's no guarantees.
It's okay. Ben never sleeps.
Exactly.
Dude, I
I'm Ben
have
Man.
too rotty. Okay, is nobody cooking? Like, why are you guys all looking for food? Woman, are you not cooking?
Should we be concerned?
Like, I don't think this
I think
woman's
it's only
cooking.
meth, so it should be alright.
She's not asking me for anything. She's got fuel. She's got cooked food. Why is she not feeding these people?
She has plans.
All my colonists are literally sitting here complaining that they're hungry, and she's sitting here hoarding food.
That sounds like a problem.
Just a touch.
I'm gonna have to go back onto the Reddit and find out what's going on. But honestly, with how much AI is in mine colonies, you can't complain because like this is done by people doing it for a hobby, so I get it. But it's
Yeah.
also kind of like, why is it not working? What was I looking for? I was looking for honeycomb. That's what it was.
Yeah, it sounds like an angel problem.
Angel.I has stopped working.
Angel.brain has stopped working.
Yeah, well, we didn't patch that problem, so, we're stuck with it now.
Thanks, love you too. Get there. Alright, there we go. Okay, so now, in order to make that, oh, that's the wrong one. Okay, so it's the honeycombs in the corner and the clocks around it.
Oh, hello.
Tunk, tunk, tunk.
We have visitors.
Do
Oh,
we?
yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, we do.
Oh, that is much faster. Awesome. And I can add up to 4 of those. Cool.
I just love turning around and there they are. It's like, oh, hello.
Birch pollen, birch pollen, birch pollen.
I think that. I didn't know I could do that.
Birch and spruce makes a European larch. Cool.
So, we have a watermill.
Oh, wow. That is pretty cool.
So, if you've not played with it before, Create is an amazing mod. I absolutely adore it. It allows you to create really complex machines. But also, one of the things that's really cool about it, in my opinion, is whereas a lot of mods go with electricity as the basis for your power,
Yeah.
Create gives you another option: rotation.
Ah.
Kinetic energy.
And so
Oh, I see.
we could literally hook this up to things and power things that require rotation.
Oh, it's
so
good. It's not just a phallic device, then.
we could we could connect
Oh my
this.
God.
We could connect this to, say, literally we could connect it to a grindstone and make flour.
Nice.
And I
That's
might
pretty
just
cool.
go and do that because that's a fun thing to really quickly do before the end of the stream. But then we could literally have the water wheel that mill. It's called a millstone. Oh, that needs that or that. Okay, I can make one of them. And then I need a log. And then I can strip. And then what was the other thing I need for this? A cog wheel. Looks like that. And then I want a gearbox. And then I need... I had a furnace. Yeah.
Alder. And an alder. And an alder. And then H.
Okay. Hello to you.
So those, and then I make that, and then I get wheat. So I've got lots of wheat. And so if I just rerun this a little bit, I forgot there was a ceiling.
Bum, ba-da, bum, bum. Da-da-da-da-da-bum, bum, bum. Bum, bum,
I
bum,
need
bum,
another
bum,
gearbox.
bum, 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 bum. Doo-doo, 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 doo-doo.
Gonna need so many cogwheels for this mod. It's
Mm-mm-mm. Do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do.
don't know what theme song's going on.
Sorry. I first of all, it's Revolutionary Girl Lieutenant. Second of all, my brain went.
No worries. Brain go funny every now and again. That's not a problem.
We're nearly
Music
done.
makes my brain go burr. Oh, I have what I need to make a Thunderbolt Slapling. Yo. I'm all over that shit. Immediately. I can find some more shears. I made like a whole bunch. Just gotta find them. Firecracker sapling, and I put that. Perfect. Now I just need to find my shears. I had so many. Where did they all go?
So Ben,
Yeah?
come into the water meal.
I'm coming. Ooh.
There we go.
So we have a millstone. Nice.
It's not fast, but it works.
That's a cool thing.
And the thing is, what we can also do with this is we can set belts up that will pull out of it, that we could then use to
Cool.
put the... So it makes... If you throw wheat in there, like I'm doing, it turns the wheat into wheat flour,
Okay.
and then the wheat flour can be made into either cake base or cookies.
Okay.
Or
And either one of
mixed-
those sounds brilliant.
mixed with water to make dough. And then the dough can be used to make cake, or it can be used to make slime balls, or it can be cooked to make bread.
Nifty.
So what in theory we could do is set up a little machine in here that you put wheat in, and you get bread out.
Nifty.
And then, do we have the thing? What are my uses for bread? Do we have? We don't have toast, but we could make the sweet roll.
Oh, I recognise that.
We just literally we take the bread. I mean, we could either make the egg sandwich. We make the egg sandwich by mixing it with 2 fried eggs.
But bread.
Or we can squirt milk on the bread and make a sweet roll.
I'm sorry, you could what?
Oh, I'm sorry. What?
You heard. We fill it with milk.
Why you gotta say it like that?
Because we
fill
know
it.
what gets you.
With milk. We fill it with creamy milk.
Ugh. God damn it, John!
Mmm.
He would.
Good old creamy milk.
Oh, God.
Who doesn't like some nice creamy milk?
God damn it, you guys, stop it!
Stop what? Offering you
We brought this
creamy
on
milk?
ourselves.
I'm
The-
gonna find a way to get to you guys and smack you all silly.
The downside is the watermills aren't the fastest rotation.
Good.
But they are a
suffer.
rotation to start with.
Which is fair.
They're a beginner's rotation. And the larger water wheel, it used to be, and this used to be the fun challenge, and then they realized wasn't as fun as they had intended it to be. It used to be that there were ways to like surround the water wheel with running water to make it run faster, and you had to completely surround the water wheel with running water to make it run at peak efficiency. Now it runs at peak efficiency as long as there is water running along one side of it. And as Ruth says, it looks pretty.
That's true.
The other options that we have and the other things that we'll be able to build going forward, we can build a windmill, which can get quite big and impressive.
Very nice.
We can also build a boiler. That's usually the ultimate tier of creations. But I think for the terms of a bakery that we don't need a lot of rotation for, I'm kind of curious to see if we could literally run an entire wheat farm that creates that wheat farms us wheat and creates us bread. And obviously, I know that we don't need food because
Yeah, ham and
infinite
all that.
ham, but
It's nice to have something thematic anyway.
yeah. So I'm going to say we've got a watermill, but bakery plus wheat farm. Also, do you have that door, Ben?
What door?
You said you had some flickering sun doors on you.
Oh, yes. One moment. I'll just grab it out of my backpack. So, where are you hiding? There you are.
Hello.
There you go.
Real life mending. Moon of the Earth. I don't understand why they have enchanted books that have curses on them, because why would you want the curse?
Mess.
Good question.
That's a good question. I do like our choice of location here. Apparently, is a squid suicide spot.
I mean, that
They carry on
becomes,
dying on the sides.
that becomes true the second you've introduced the edge of the water to the squid.
Yeah,
Their AI is not amazing.
questionable.
It's not AI, it's just A.
The
It's
A
Aeon.
is the A is fine. The I is, I mean,
Eh.
yeah.
Would you
I
call
really
it
th-
artificial stupidity? AS?
I really thought this horse was just going to go and walk into the water, but apparently the land animals are smart enough to not walk into the water. The water animals are not smart enough to go the other way.
90% of the time.
But anyway, I think that's a good point for us to wrap up the stream tonight with everything that we've been doing.
Okay.
We've settled FBF Village. We've got a bakery and a watermill.
Got the beginnings of a bridge,
which is cool. We've got a bridge incoming.
and it'll look better when it's finished. But yeah, it's coming.
We've got a little town square with a town notice board and a list of things to do on it, which we don't necessarily need to do in order, and we don't necessarily need to do them like they're not the focus of every
Right this
week.
minute.
But, you know, maybe next week I'll start. I kind of like the idea of starting to build up, like, start off with the bakery and then build up towards doing things like getting the automation in place to build the train lines, because if you
That's
remember
the
last
thing which I
time, Jen,
think I'm going to start.
Yeah, that took a while.
it takes a while
yeah?
to get the train. Like, you need to make a lot of
Rail.
creates its own rails.
Okay.
Which are really cool looking train tracks. Like if you look at my stream, are they called rail? What are they called? Create. Show me your moves.
No.
Those are ladders. Turntables. Train track.
Oh, how the turns have tabled.
So Ben, this is the train track.
Oh, nice.
And you can bulk place them.
Nice. Okay.
And they can even go around
I'll admit that's
corners
pretty nifty.
or up slopes.
Oh, that's handy.
Okay, so about that. That.
And you can also, if you've got an item in your offhand, it will place it as like, it'll place it underneath the train tracks you're placing,
Okay.
so that you create train tracks that look like they're supported rather than just floating in the air.
Which is always nice.
But also, if we need to go over longer distances, you can go into the nether with them.
Oh, now that's interesting.
You just have to create a nether portal large enough for your train to go through.
Which is, I think, a fair enough compromise.
And also, very nicely, I love the way that this pondering shows you everything that you need to understand, but one of the advantages is the train will go through inactive sections of the world, stopping at stations, doing things. Doesn't work with things like drills on it, but like it sort of tracks where it should be.
Gotcha.
Not necessarily like it doesn't
Where it
render
is.
the full train, but it's like the train would be here, it would be here, it would be here. Follows the train tracks, and then as soon as it gets to a place where another player is or where the world is being loaded, it pops back into existence and starts running again. But yeah, we will need the automation set up to build the train tracks.
Oh, before we end, I got something for you guys.
But you should also come here and sort of click the waystone anyways.
Yeah, head to the castle
Yep.
and then wander over.
Hold on. Let me just get this.
Done.
This is what I want to show you. Okay, got it. So that's ready to go. All right. So I finally figured out how to breed the productive trees. Took me a little bit.
Okay.
Finally got it. So the pollen I've been sifting, I just cut a bunch of oak leaves thinking it was just going to sift pollen as an item.
Yeah.
No, what it does is different pollens come from different trees. And so what I'm supposed to be doing is sifting different tree leaves to get respective pollens, and then I click that pollen on a corresponding tree. So like a birch tree and an oak tree gave me the beech tree and the ash tree because I clicked oak pollen onto a birch tree leaf, and then I broke that leaf, and that's how I got the sapling. So
Okay.
finally figured it out, and I just made thunderbolt saplings. Ow, what the hell? Oh right, the red berries. Thanks for that, John.
I didn't place those. That's Tanny.
What are you talking about?
Oh yeah, no. Tanny booby trapped your castle, of course. That makes sense.
Yes.
I mean, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. I have basically everything I grab that I can place, I just place in the castle. So there's a lot of everything you see that is like pretty and everything, it's me. Because he won't put him in there, I make it I decorate it for him. So those trees around the thingy and the ones at the front and everywhere, that's me.
The nice thing about going the Japanese style route is Japanese embrace minimalism, so I don't have to decorate, and it's still in theme. I'm not being lazy. I'm sticking to a theme.
One way to call it.
My favorite thing about themes is maximalism. I feel like my place look like it's supposed to be a place where it is a person who has traveled along the world in the fantasy setting and bring good things to their home in a way of remembering little things. So I get cute little things, little gadgets, and little trinkets. That's me.
Oh, that looks cool.
And then here are the planks.
Oh, I like that.
I know, right?
I really like that.
I am loving productive trees.
Okay.
I do like though, just for the sake of the random bits and pieces you can get. It's like cool. Right. Okay. Yes, I can hear the John. So...
With that in mind, let's wrap this up. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys so much for playing and or arting along with us.
A pleasure.
That is all for this time. We will see you guys again real soon. For now, let's just say we have a Discord you can join to chat with us about the games we're playing and the things that we're doing. We have a YouTube channel that you can go to catch up on all of the previous videos that we've done. We have a... what else do we have? We have a website, finalbossfight.co.uk, that you can go to catch up on all the things we do. It tells you about the written content, audio, video, photos. It also tells you about the events that we're going to, because some of us are going to events. I
had to rub it in, John.
I need to talk to Ben about some events that are coming up as well.
Oh.
What else is there? That is that for that stuff. But let's go and look at the credits screen to say what is coming up in the next week or so. There's a couple of things of the Angel Games player playing things where I might not interrupt them before they finish. Who can say? I might just start updating the server and turning it off at random for them.
It's not even.
It is even.
No, it's not. Look, there's one block on this side and there's 2 blocks on this side.
Okay, it's not even.
Also, why is the waystone not in the center of our central?
Because the waystone is a temporary waypoint at the moment.
That's a temporary waystone, just so we can get here and build some stuff. Because my plan was to put the waystone onto the bridge. So I'm going to try and make the bridge look nice and pretty, so you just randomly appear there and you can go from there. But it does make sense having it in the middle of the town square. Once the town is square.
Next Monday, we might have some Satisfactory. Stay tuned for that.
Not me being OCD.
On Tuesday next week, I'm going to be continuing Dragon Age Inquisition. We are exploring Crestwood next time. So if that is something that you wish to see, tune in. And if it isn't, I'll be moving on from there soon. But tough. That's where I'm at in the game right now. And then Wednesday next week, we'll be back with more of this as I I'm going to grapple with create creations, I think, and build up our bakery.
That'd be nice.
Because I think having a little bakery will be fun. Even if we don't need it. But I also want to learn the shop, because that also sounds like fun.
Yeah, I'd say so.
Because there is this new shop mechanic in Create version 6. So let's you learn it, use it, and hire a little parrot or something to be our shopkeeper.
Yeah.
We just have to find a parrot, I guess. But for now, let's see who is live that we're going to do a raid into. And then we'll do the raid thing, I guess.
Smooth. Smooth. Very smooth.
No. I don't know. There's this Unis Alatus guy that's running a golf with your friends stream at the moment. Let's raid into this.
Might be worth checking out.
Strange Unis Alatus dude. For now, thank you guys so much. We'll see you again real soon. Go give Unis some love. We'll see you guys next time. Bye, guys.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.